We welcome you to the Kia Center here in Orlando, Florida. I am Vinny from vdubproductions, and I'm back with my 2025-2026 season playthrough content for NBA2K26. We are Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals of my season playthrough, featuring the Milwaukee Bucks and the Orlando Magic as we look at the starting lineups for both teams here. We have Cole Anthony, Gary Trent Jr., Kyle Kuzma, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Miles Turner for the Milwaukee Bucks. And for the Orlando Magic, Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bane, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. The Bucks, after trailing 2-0 after losing the first 2 games at home, are now back here in Orlando with a chance to advance the NBA Finals here. They lead the series 3-2 after winning Game 5 108-99, as the Bucks do win the tip. Cole Anthony has 15 on the shot clock here. Cole Anthony coming around, feeds it over to Kuzma. He'll put the shot up. That is no good, but Antetokounmpo already 2 points. Scores the first 2 points of the game, and let me tell you, Giannis Antetokounmpo had 51 points in Game 3 and 56 points in Game 4 in this building. And looks like he really enjoys playing here in Central Florida here. As you see, there is the miss right there. Turner had the rebound. Feeds it back over to Miles Turner. Turner back over to Kyle Kuzma. 10 on the shot clock. Kuzma coming around. He'll feed it. No, that's stolen by Franz Wagner. Magic going the other way. Orlando coming around. Feeds it over to Bane. Back over to Franz Wagner. Wagner rejected by Kuzma. Suggs has it. And Suggs will get the Magic on the board. We are tied at 2. Brian Anderson, Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg will be on the call right now if we had the game commentary on, but you get me instead. You see Antetokounmpo, 10 on the shot clock. Giannis, he'll feed the shot. No, he'll give it over to Turner, and Turner will miss that one. Carter Jr. coming down with the rebound. Banchero feeds it back over to Franz Wagner. Wagner, he'll put the shot up. That's good, and Orlando on top, 4-2. Franz Wagner averaged 19.6 points during the regular season, and he actually had 15 points in that Game 5 loss. You see Giannis shooting a 3. That's off the back iron. No good. Banchero coming down with the rebound. Gives it over to Desmond Bane. Bane will shoot the 3. That is no good. Kuzma coming down with the rebound. Crossing the half-court line. Antetokounmpo coming around with the bucket. That's good, and we are tied at 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 43.8 points on average during this conference finals right now. He's back over to Bane. He'll shoot the 3. That's off the back iron, but Wendell Carter Jr. coming around with the offensive rebound in to put in. Orlando on top, 6-4. Kyle Kuzma with it. Feeds it back over to Cole Anthony. Over to Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak. Let's try to drive it through. 8 on the shot clock now. The Greek Freak just cannot get past Bane right now, but he'll pass it back over to Kuzma. Kuzma for 3. And the lead is once again Milwaukee. They're up 7-6. Kuzma had 15 points in that Game 5 victory. 7-6 right now. Bane will shoot the 3. That's no good. Antetokounmpo coming out with the rebound. Let's see, Giannis. He drives into the hoop. He'll get the bucket. That's 6 for him already, and the lead is up to 3. That's their largest lead of the game. As we're under 8.5 to play here in the first. 9-6, Orlando on top. Banchero for 3. That's no good. Kuzma coming down with the rebound. Feeds it back over to Cole Anthony. 15 on the shot clock. Feeds it back over to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is sitting outside right now. He's going to try to drive it through. 4 on the shot clock. He is going to drive it. He'll get the slam dunk. That's 7 unanswered points already. That's 8 already for Antetokounmpo, though. 11-6 is the score. So we're under 8 minutes to play here in the first Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Milwaukee with the win will advance to the NBA Finals. You see Bane will shoot the 3. No good. Miles Turner coming down with the rebound. Kuzma with it. Back over to Giannis. Giannis with the slam dunk. That's 9 unanswered points, and that's 10 points for Giannis already in this game. And we're not even 5 minutes into the game. 13-6. Milwaukee on top. Banchero. He'll put the shot up, and that is no good. Kuzma coming down with the rebound. Feeds it back over to Giannis. Giannis with the layup. That's good. 12 points for Giannis, and that's a 11-0 run for the Milwaukee Bucks. As we'll finally have a timeout called. 6:51 to play in the first. Milwaukee leading at 15-6. We'll be back. Coming out of timeout here, we look at the field goal percentages for the playoffs. We have Miles Turner, second in the league with about 74.5%. I said it is a 9-0 run right now, or 11-0 run by the Bucks right now. We do have substitution out on the court, and Anthony Black will check into the game. They see Black will shoot the three. That's no good. Turner coming down with the rebound. Cole Anthony with it. You see 8-4. The Bucks out rebounding the Magic right now. Cole Anthony feeds it back over to Giannis. Giannis puts the shot up, and that's 14 for him, and that is a 13-0 run for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the lead is up to 11. It has been the Giannis Antetokounmpo show right now. As I said, he loves playing in this building, it seems like. Banchero feeds it over to Black. He'll shoot the three. That is no good. Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. As we're halfway through the first quarter here. Feeds it over to Trent Jr. He'll shoot the three. That is no good. Black coming down with the rebound. Desmond Bane. He'll shoot the three. That is in there. That's 3 points for Desmond Bane, and that puts an end to that 13-0 run. Still an 8-point lead. Make that a 10-point lead. That's 16 for Giannis. He's averaging, as I said, 43.8 points a game during this conference finals. They see Anthony Black. We got 10 on the shot clock. Black coming around, feeds it back over to Banchero. 5 on the shot clock. Banchero. He'll put the shot up, and that is good. And now all the starting 5 have now all scored for the Orlando Magic. 19-11. And there's Miles Turner with the slam dunk. His first points of the game. Kuzma has 3, and I said Giannis has 16. Lead up to 10 again. They led by as many as 11 earlier in this quarter. Black will shoot the three. He'll drain the three. First bench points for either team. And the lead down to 7. Miles Turner. He'll put the shot up. That's good. Miles Turner with the bucket and one opportunity as Wendell Carter Jr. called for the foul. Tyus Jones going to check in for Franz Wagner. Anthony Black will move to small forward here as Miles Turner looking to try to complete the and one opportunity and try to put his team up by 10 once again. That is no good. Carter Jr. coming down with the rebound, finds it over to Anthony Black. Black coming around coast to coast. That's in there. That's 5 for Anthony Black. Bucks shooting 11 of 15. The Magic 7 of 17. Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's back over to Kyle Kuzma here. 4 on the shot clock. There's a shot. That's no good. Desmond Bane coming down with the rebound. Desmond Bane crosses the half-court line. Feeds it back over to Banchero. Banchero with the slam dunk. The lead down to 5 for the Bucks right now. Here the defense chance here. Kyle Kuzma. We got 10 on the shot clock. Kuzma. He's trying to drive it. He'll send it over to Trent Jr. for 3. That's in there. Timeout. Orlando. 26-18 Milwaukee on top. We're going to take a timeout. 3:24 to play here in the first. As we are coming out of timeout here, Ryan Rollins and Kevin Porter Jr. are going to check into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4 of the 5 starters have scored for Milwaukee. All 5 starters have scored for the Orlando Magic. 26-18 right now as we're approaching 3:15 to play here in the first. Desmond Bane, he'll put the shot up. That's no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. He already has 16 points. Giannis feeds it back over to Kuzma. 15 on the shot clock. Feeds it back over to Miles Turner. Turner. He's going to come around with the layup. That's good. Miles Turner, 6 points for him. During the playoffs, Turner's averaged 12.5 points a game. He has 6 points already here in this first quarter, and the lead up to 10 again. Desmond Bane, that's no good. Ryan Rollins feeds it back over to Porter Jr., and Giannis with the slam dunk. That's 18. 7 unanswered for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kevin Porter gets the assist there. Anthony Black holding onto it, feeds it over to Bane, shoots for 3. He drains the 3. That's 6 already for Desmond Bane, and the deficit back to single digits again. That was a 12-point lead before that three-pointer, the largest of the game. Giannis coming around. He'll put the shot up, uses the backboard, but no good. Carter Jr. coming down with the rebound. Under 2 to play here in the first. 30-21. Milwaukee on top. Minute 45 to play. The Carter Jr. feeds it back over to Bane, over to Desmond Black. Or to Anthony Black. I said Desmond Bane. That's a layup is good. That's 8 for him. Averaged 22.1 during the regular season. 24.1 points a game on average during the playoffs. 30-23. Here the defense chance here. 10 on the shot clock. Giannis feeds it back, and that's going to go out of bounds. Violation. That will be magic ball, as we will have a substitution coming out here. We have Portis Jr. checking into the game. Torian Prince as well checking into the game, as well as Jericho Sims for the Bucks. Bidaze checking into the game. Franz Wagner coming back into the game. Mo Wagner, his brother, checks into the game as well. You see Desmond Bane feeds it back over to Mo Wagner, over to Franz Wagner for 3. That's off the back iron, no good. Portis Jr. with it. He feeds it over to Porter Jr. He almost lost it for a second. Porter Jr. trying to get through. We got 13 on the shot clock here. Porter Jr. feeds it back over to Jericho Sims, over to Ryan Rollins. 5 on the shot clock. Rollins feeds it back over to Porter Jr. That's no good. Mo Wagner coming down with the rebound. Feeds it over to Franz Wagner. Wagner, he'll put the layup up. That's good. Franz Wagner. That's 4 for him. And that's a 7-0 run themselves. And the lead is down to 5. Rollins, he's holding on to this one right now. 15 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. Ryan Rollins still holding on to it. Rollins trying to get inside. 2 on the shot clock. You have to put the shot up. That's no good. Franz Wagner with it. And he will not get the shot off at all. We are at the end of the first quarter here. Milwaukee leading it 30-25, but Orlando is on a 7-0 run. Hit the like button, comment on this video, and subscribe to this channel. We'll be back to start the second quarter right after this. Back here in Milwaukee, or in Orlando, I should say. Start the second quarter as Bidaze, Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, was it Tyus Jones and Anthony Black out on the court to start the second quarter for the Orlando Magic. We got 9 on the shot clock. Jones, he'll shoot the 3. That's no good. So we got Portis Jr., Porter Jr., and that's going to go out of bounds. As I said, Portis Jr., Porter Jr., who else? 24. Chris Livingston will check in, as Smith was actually out on the court to start the second quarter, but he's going to go to the bench now. Torian Prince out on the court as well for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Ryan Rollins. So that's your 5 for the lineup set for the Bucks. Tyus Jones will shoot the 3. That's in there. Jones, 3 points for him off the bench, and that's a 10-0 run dating back to the first quarter. And the Magic within 2. Portis Jr. will shoot the 3. That's no good. Mo Wagner coming out the rebound. Anthony Black with it. Black feeds it back over to Mo Wagner. Feeds it over to Mo. Yeah, that's Mo Wagner with the slam dunk. And we are tied at 30 on a 12-0 run by the Magic. Livingston will inbound into Porter Jr. crossing the half-court line. Porter Jr. coming around. He'll put the shot up. That's no good. And Anthony Black coming down with the rebound. A minute and a half into the second quarter. You see Jones feeds it back over to Bidaze. Feeds it back over to Franz Wagner. Wagner trying to get around. Feeds it back over to Bidaze. Bidaze puts the shot up. That's no good. Portis Jr. coming down with the rebound. Ryan Rollins has it back over to Kevin Porter Jr. A lot of juniors for both teams, seems like. Prince will shoot the 3. He'll hit the 3. 3 points for Taurean Prince in this game. And that puts an end to the 12-0 run, and that puts an end to that stalemate. Bucks leading at 33-30. See Taurean Prince. And there is a 3-second violation against the Magic. That'll be Bucks ball. Prince only had 2 points in game 5. Jericho Sims checking into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks. And for the Magic, we got Jalen Suggs checking back into the game. Porter Jr. 2.5 into the second quarter. Porter Jr. is trying to come around. He'll put the shot up. That's good. Kevin Porter Jr. First 2 points off the bench. Let's see, 16 to 26 for Milwaukee right now. 13 to 28 for the Orlando Magic. 10 on the shot clock. Black will shoot the 3. That's no good. Jericho Sims feeds it back over to Taurean Prince. Someday his Prince will come. And that's going to go out of bounds, and that will be Orlando ball. Turnover against Milwaukee. I think they had 8 of those in game 5. Gary Trent Jr. coming back into the game. Anaquanupo as well as Cole Anthony. And for the Orlando Magic, Jalen Suggs will move the point guard. Desmond Bain checks back into the game. Franz Wagner puts the shot up. That's no good. Portis Jr. coming down with it. 16 rebounds already for the Milwaukee Bucks in this game. Giannis feeds it back over to Porter Jr. At 10 on the shot clock. Giannis coming around. He'll put the shot up, and that is not going to fall. Bidaze coming down with the rebound for Orlando, trailing by 5 right now. They came back to tie the game on a 12-0 run, dating back from the first quarter, but it's been the Bucks have scored the last 5 points since then. Bain, he'll shoot the 3. That's going to fall in. That's 11 for Desmond Bain. He's the first player from Orlando to reach double figures. But he's still not shooting the ball well in this game. Here's the defense chance here. Porter Jr. feeds it back, and that's going to go out of bounds, and that will still remain Milwaukee ball with 11 seconds on the shot clock here. Rebounds game this season. You see Giannis averaging 14.4. We have more substitutions here, and I believe Kyle Kuzma's checking back into the game for Kevin Porter Jr. Trent Jr. removed his shooting guard. Kyle Kuzma feeds it back over to Trent Jr. Feeds it over to Cole Anthony. 7 on the shot clock. Anthony, he'll put the shot up. That is no good. Franz Wagner coming down with the rebound. Bain feeds it back over to Mo Wagner. He'll shoot the 3. That's no good. Cole Anthony coming down with the rebound. Gary Trent Jr. feeds it back over to Kyle Kuzma. He'll shoot the 3. That's off the front rim. Anaquanupo with the bucket. That's 20 for him. I said Giannis loves playing in this building. He had 51 points in Game 3, 56 in Game 4. And he's at 20 right now. Desmond Bain, that's off the back iron. Giannis Anaquanupo coming down with the rebound. The Greek Freak feeds it over to Portis Jr. That's Bobby Portis Jr. with the slam dunk. And the lead is up to 6. Timeout, Orlando. We're going to take a timeout as well. 6:44 to play in the second. 39-33 Milwaukee on top. Let's look at how the lineup set's going to look for Orlando right now, as Paolo Banchero going to check back into the game. 6:44 to play until halftime. Milwaukee leading at 39-33. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals coming to you from the Kia Center. I am Vinny from VDub Productions. Here it is. Orlando wins. We go to a Game 7. Milwaukee wins. They're in the NBA Finals. Jalen Suggs. We got 10 on the shot clock. Over to Desmond Bane for 3. Off the back iron. Portis Jr. coming down with the rebound. 11 points for Desmond Bane right now. 4, 13 shooting, 1 rebound. Feeds it back over to Portis Jr. Over to Antetokounmpo. 10 on the shot clock. Giannis coming around with the slam dunk. That's good. 22 for him. 41-33. Milwaukee on top. Feeds it back over to Paolo Banchero. 14 on the shot clock. We're halfway through the second quarter. Bane. That's in there. 13 for him. Oh, look at that. Portis Jr. with the slam dunk. Cole Anthony will get the assist. 61% for the Bucks, 43% for the Magic. That is the field goal percentage right now. Over to Desmond Bane. We got 10 on the shot clock. Bane feeds it back over to Franz Wagner. Over to Jalen Suggs. 4 on the shot clock. Suggs feeds it over to Wagner. He'll shoot the 3. That's no good. Portis Jr. coming down with the rebound. Gary Trent Jr. feeds it back over to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma is going to go to the line. That is Franz Wagner's first. And we're going to have another timeout, this time by Milwaukee. 5:17 to play in the second. 43-35, Milwaukee on top. Coming out of timeout here, Miles Turner checks back into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks. And for the Orlando Magic, Anthony Black will check back into the game as Kuzma going to go to the line shooting 2. Said 5:17 to play until halftime. And he'll make the first. It's a 9-point lead for the Bucks. Milwaukee, as I said, a win will get them into the NBA Finals in the season playthrough. Battle of fired head coaches. As you see, Kuzma will miss that one. Over to Desmond Bane. Bane coming around the layup. That's good. That's 15 for him. Nobody else has more than 5 for the Orlando Magic. Kuzma will shoot the 3. That's no good. Jalen Suggs coming down with the rebound. Suggs feeds it back over to Bane. He'll shoot the 3. He'll drain the 3. And just like that, it's now a 4-point game. 18 points for Desmond Bane. 10 of those already here in the quarter. And there's a reach and foul called against Desmond Bane. That's his first. 44-40. The Bucks on top. They have not trailed since 6-4. Kuzma coming around with the layup. That's good. That's 6 for Kyle Kuzma. The Magic did go on a 12-0 run between the end of the first quarter. And see Jalen Suggs with the bucket there. That's 4 for him. Between the end of the first quarter and in the beginning of the second quarter, the Magic did go on a 12-0 run to actually tie this game at 30, but Orlando has not surrendered the lead, or Milwaukee has not surrendered the lead outside of that. Turner being guarded by Bidaze. Turner will put the shot up, no good. Bidaze coming out with the rebound. Over to Paolo Banchero here, 46-42. Banchero back to Bane. Bane will feed it over to Suggs. He'll shoot the 3. That's going to fall in. That's 7 for Jalen Suggs. And just like that, Milwaukee only down by 1. Kyle Kuzma feeds it back over to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo coming around, drives it. He's going to go to the line, shooting 2. Banchero call for his first. That's the 14th foul, actually, against the Magic here in the second. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they got 30 points off of assists and 7 3-pointers made for the Orlando Magic. So they're doing something right. That's the reason why they're in this game right now. There's got to be a way for Giannis to cool down. He's at 22 points. As I said, he must love playing in this building. And he'll hit the first one. That's 23 for him. As I said, he had a combined 107 points in games 3 and 4 in this building, and now he's at 23. So he scored 130 points so far in nearly 2.5 games played in this series in this building. And he'll miss the second one. Jalen Suggs, 2 of 5 for the Bucks at the line, 0-0 for the Magic. They have not gotten to the line just yet. They have not gotten to the line since Game 3. And that's a miss right there. Kuzma has it. Kuzma coming around, and he has not gotten the shot up yet. Thought about it. He will get the shot up. That's good. That's 8 for Kyle Kuzma, and the lead is up to 4. 2:35 to play until the half here. Desmond Bane holding on to this one right now, thinking about what he's going to do. Being guarded by, I think that's Cole Anthony there. Or no, that's Gary Trent Jr. Anthony Black. 3 on the shot clock. Black, he'll put the shot up. That is no good. Kuzma coming down with the rebound. He's back over to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Feeds it over to Gary Trent Jr. 13 on the shot clock. Turner will shoot the 3. That's no good. Antetokounmpo coming with the rebound. He'll put the shot up. That's good. That's 25. The lead is up to 6 again as under 2 minutes to play until halftime. Anthony Black feeds it back over to Bidaze. Desmond Bane over to Bidaze. Bidaze with the bucket. First 2 points for him. A minute and a half to play until halftime. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Get a defense calls. Back over to Turner. Turner, that is no good. Moncaro coming down with the rebound. Moncaro feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs. Back over to Bane. He'll shoot the 3. That is no good. Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. Here the defense calls. Back over to Gary Trent Jr. Back over to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo finds over to Cole Anthony. 10 on the shot clock. 8 on the shot clock now. That's Gary Trent Jr. for 3. That's 6 points for him. It'll lead up to 7 here. Under 40 seconds until halftime. 15 on the shot clock. Anthony Black. They'll shoot the 3. That is no good. Gary Trent Jr. coming down with the rebound. Anthony Black, 5 points, 2 of 8 shooting, 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Kuzma feeds it back over to Cole Anthony. Over to Miles Turner, 8-9 on the shot clock. Over to Cole Anthony. We got 5 on the shot clock. Anthony, he'll shoot the 3. He'll drain the 3. His first 3 points of the game, and now the starting 5 for Milwaukee has scored. Bane will shoot the 3. That's no good, and that will do it. We are at the end of the first half. The the Milwaukee Bucks 57, Orlando 47. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Don't forget to comment on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. And also there is a link into the Cash App in the description down below. Link to my Cash App if you are able to support me financially, as well as where you can find me on X and Instagram. And with that, we're going to send you to halftime. We'll be back to start the second half right after this. We are coming out here, getting ready to start the third quarter. 57-47, Milwaukee on top. They have not trailed since 6-4 as we look at Giannis Antetokounmpo highlights. He has 25 points. He has a game high right now. As I said, he loves playing in this building. As Boncaro will inbound it to Suggs right now. Suggs, Bane, Franz Wagner, Boncaro, and Carter Jr., the starting five out there for the Orlando Magic. As you see, that's a miss by Franz Wagner. Milwaukee will have Anthony Trent Jr. as Cole Anthony for three. He hit a three to end the half, and he'll hit the three to start the second half. 6 points for him. 60-47, that's now their largest lead of the game. And Milwaukee had a 12-point lead in the first half. You see Franz Wagner will shoot the three, no good. Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. No points for the last 2.5 minutes, dating back to the end of the first half. Miles Turner with the slam dunk, that's 8 for him. Tied for the second most with Kyle Kuzma. Boncaro is going to come around, feeds it back over to Carter Jr. Oh, and Turner with the block. Feeds it back over to Giannis. There's a shot. Gary Trent Jr. for three, and the lead is, I believe, now up to 18. That's 9 for Gary Trent Jr. 65-47. Desmond Bane feeds it back over to Franz Wagner. 5 on the shot clock. Wagner, he'll put the shot up, and that is no good. Carter Jr. coming around with the offensive rebound in to put in. That's 4 points. 65-49, Milwaukee on top as we're approaching 2 minutes into the third quarter. 15 on the shot clock. He's back over to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma, he'll shoot the three. That is no good. Carter Jr. coming down with the rebound. Jalen Suggs. That's 8 points for Kyle Kuzma. There's a three by Franz Wagner, no good. As I said, 8 points for Kyle Kuzma on 3 of 7 shooting. He does have 5 rebounds to go with his 8 points. Giannis feeds it back over to Kuzma, over to Trent Jr. He'll shoot the three. That's not going to fall in. Boncaro coming down with the rebound. Desmond Bane holding on to it right now. 15 on the shot clock. Bane feeds it back over to Carter Jr. He'll shoot the three. That's no good. Gary Trent Jr. with the rebound. Antetokounmpo, he'll put the shot up. That's no good, but he gets the offensive rebound and a put in. That's 27 for him, and we'll have a timeout called by Orlando. 9:05 to play in the third. 67-49, Milwaukee on top. We look at the league leaders for points during the playoffs. Giannis Antetokounmpo averaging 38.4 points a game. Of course, he can easily surpass Kevin Durant as the Rockets are done for the season. As we see, Paolo Boncaro will inbound it to Franz Wagner. Feeds it back over to Desmond Bane. 13 on the shot clock. Feeds it over to Boncaro. Boncaro back over to Desmond Bane. Bane coming around with the slam dunk. That's 20 for him. And he is still the only player in double figures for the Orlando Magic. You see the Bucks shooting 29-49, 22-54 for the Magic. Giannis coming around with the slam dunk. That's 29. Just like how I said Giannis is the only player in double figures, or Bane was the only player in double figures for the Magic. It is Giannis, the only player in double figures right now for the Giannis, the only player in double figures for the Bucks. Kuzma will shoot the three. That is no good. Oh boy, Miles Turner is down on the ground. He is down on the ground. That's going to go out of bounds. Oh man. Doc Rivers looking very concerned right now. Bobby Portis is going to check in for Miles Turner after this injury. That's going to be huge. Especially if they pull this game off. Giannis, though, Feeds it back over to Portis Jr. He'll put the bucket up. That's good. That's 6 for Bobby Portis. They're going to have to rely on him as a big man. The lead up to 18 again. The match is their largest lead. Feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs over to Desmond Bain. 10 on the shot clock. We got 6 on the shot clock now. Bain. He'll put the shot up. That is no good. Anaquanupo coming down with the rebound. Feeds it back over to Cole Anthony. 18 on the shot clock. Cole Anthony feeds it back over to Giannis. 14 on the shot clock. Anaquanupo feeds it back over to Cole Anthony. 8 on the shot clock. Cole Anthony will shoot the 3. That's no good. But Portis Jr. with the tip in. That's 8 for him. And the lead is up to 20. That's their largest lead of the game. 15 on the shot clock. Jalen Suggs. He'll shoot the 3. That is no good. Bobby Portis Jr. coming down with the rebound. Anaquanupo has it. Feeds it over to Trent Jr. Holding on to it right now over to Portis Jr. We got 10 on the shot clock. Over to Giannis. He'll shoot the 3. That is no good. Boncaro coming down with the rebound. No points for the Magic in over 2+ minutes. Desmond Bain holding on to that one right now, and he'll feed it over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs. He'll put the shot up, and that is no good. Gary Trent Jr. coming down with the rebound. Halfway through the third quarter here as Jalen Suggs will come with the steal. Suggs feeds it over to Bain. Bain will put an end to that scoring drought. 22 points for him. Bobby Portis Jr. He's holding on to this one right now. 15 on the shot clock over to Kyle Kuzma now. 10 on the shot clock. Kuzma. Portis Jr. He'll put the shot up. That's good. Bobby Portis Jr. 10 points for him. He's the second Buck to reach double figures. Gary Carter Jr. with it. Feeds it back over to Paulo Boncaro. Boncaro feeds it back over to Desmond Bain. Bain, he'll put the shot up. That's going to fall in. That's 24 for him. 75-57, Milwaukee on top. Kyle Kuzma feeds it back over to Bobby Portis Jr. And there's a slam dunk on an alley-oop. That's 31 for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lead up to 20 again. Franz Wagner feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs, he's going to dish it over to Wagner. He'll shoot the 3. That's going to fall in. That's 7 for Franz Wagner. And we'll have a timeout called by Milwaukee. 4:19 to play in the third. The Bucks leading it 77-60. We're going to take a timeout. Coming out of the timeout here. Let's see. We got Anthony Porter Jr., Trent Jr. I think Giannis is going to go to the bench for some rest here. Anthony Black checking in now. Gary Trent Jr. still out on the court. He's back over to Kyle Kuzma for 3. That is no good. Desmond Bain coming down with the rebound. Bain driving it. He'll put the shot up and count it. Well, Turner has this day-to-day. Bain's going to go to the line. One shot for Desmond Bain. As I said, though, day to day, and that was kind of almost the same injury as you see Portis Jr. coming down with it. Same injury as Franz Wagner had in Game 7 against the Atlanta Hawks. And he's back in the lineup now after missing the first couple of games. And there's Trent Jr. with the steal. Portis Jr. will shoot the 3. That's no good. And that was Porter Jr. Never mind. Desmond Bain. Come around. Feeds it back over to Franz Wagner. Back over to Desmond Bain. Bain feeds it over to Carter Jr. Carter Jr. over to Franz Wagner for 3. That's no good. And Trent Jr. coming down with the rebound. Feeds it back over to Kuzma, I think that's no good, but Portis Jr., 12 points for him. And it's going to be very interesting because we're going to see how he does, at least starting, if they make it to the NBA Finals. They are at least guaranteed a Game 7 as Desmond Bane. That's 28 for him. I said nobody else for the Magic has any more than 7 points. Kuzma, and he's going to step out of bounds. That will be Orlando ball here. Let's see. So we got Rollins checking into the game. Jericho Sims and Taurean Prince checks into the game. And for Orlando, let's see here. Bidaze, Black. There's Boncaro there. Boncaro, he's going to come around. That's good. That's 6 for Paolo Boncaro. The Magic shooting 29 of 65, 35 of 62 for the Bucks. 79-66. Basically a 9-2 run right now for the Magic. Cut it to within 13. Portis Jr., he's going to go to the line as Boncaro called for foul number 2. Bobby Portis. Let's look at the scoring breakdown. 56 points in the paint, 20 fast break points. That's 13 for him after that first shot. And the lead is up to 14 again for the Bucks. They led by as many as 20. But currently a 9-3 run right now has the Magic to within 14. And he'll sink the second one. So that's 14 for him. 31 for Giannis, and nobody else has double figures yet. Gary Trent Jr. has 9. Franz Wagner for 3. That's off the back iron. No good. Portis Jr. coming down with the rebound. Look at that. 40-27 in rebounds in favor of the Milwaukee Bucks. See Taurean Prince. Team up by 15. Feeds it back over to Portis Jr. Portis Jr. coming around, and that is no good. Got over to Ryan Rollins. Rollins, he'll put the shot up. That's no good. Get over to Tyus Jones. Jones feeds it back over to Franz Wagner. Wagner back to Boncaro. Boncaro coming around the layup. That is no good. Rollins coming with the rebound. So we got 70 seconds to play here in the third. Feeds it over to Rollins. Rollins coming around with the bucket. Ryan Rollins' first points of the game. 83-66, under a minute to play here in the third. Boncaro feeds it over to Bidaze. Bidaze will get the bucket. That's 4 for him in this game. 83-68. There's a 3-point attempt. No good. Taurean Prince will miss that one. Jones came with the rebound to Anthony Black, and he's going to throw that one out of bounds. Oh, my gosh. He should have just taken the layup there. Giannis checking back into the game. So Giannis with 31 points, and Bobby Portis Jr. moving to center. Gives it over to Anthony Black, Jalen Suggs, and Bo Wagner checking into the game. There's a 3. That's in there. I need to see who that was. I'm gonna have to go over that kind of. I think that might have been Taurean Prince. I think he has 6 points in this game unofficially here, as we see 4 on the game clock. Wagner for 3. That's in there. I think that's Franz Wagner, and that will do it. We are at the end of the third quarter here. The score, Milwaukee 86, Orlando 71. Hit the like button, comment on this video, subscribe to this channel. The fourth quarter coming up right after this. Milwaukee 12 minutes away from the NBA Finals. We are back here. Look at the State Farm assist of the game, and once again, we can't even see it because the screen likes to turn black sometimes. But we start the fourth quarter here. Portis Jr. and Aquanupo. Then we got Ryan Rollins, as well as I think that's Torian Prince. And that is Porter Jr. also into the game. All right, so that is the lineup set for Milwaukee. And let's see, Bain, Bidaze. No, I think that's a Wagner. No. Gosh darn it, I hate when that happens, you know. There's a three right there. You see Aquanupo coming around with it. 33 for him. Give it over to Desmond Bain. He's holding on to it right now. The lead 14 points right now. Desmond Bain. He'll shoot the three. That's no good. Aquanupo coming down with the rebound. Giannis feeds it back over to Ryan Rollins. Rollins back over to Aquanupo. 33 points in the game for him. And make that 35. Lead up to 16 again. (90-74). Jalen Suggs coming around. He'll put the shot up. That's good. That's Jalen Suggs. I believe he's at 9 right now. 90-76. Rollins. So holding on to that one right now. Portis Jr. will shoot the three. That is no good. Bain coming down with the rebound. Feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs. 10 minutes to play here in the fourth. 10 minutes away for possibly an NBA Finals appearance for the Milwaukee Bucks in the season playthrough. Bain, he'll shoot from there. That's good. 2 points for him, and that's 30 for Desmond Bain. Bain is single-handedly trying to keep this Magic team in the postseason. And Aquanupo finds Portis Jr., and he'll miss that one. Jalen Suggs with it. He has 9 points already in this game, and he'll miss that one. And Aquanupo coming down with the rebound. Giannis, and he will lose that one. Mo Wagner coming down with it. Feeds it over to Suggs. We had 10 on the shot clock, under 9 to play here in the fourth. 90-78. Milwaukee on top. Bain beats it over to Mo Wagner. Mo Wagner with the slam dunk. That's 4 for him. We look at points off of turnovers. 11 for the Magic, 7 for the Bucks. Timeout called by Milwaukee. We're going to take one as well. 8:39 to play in the fourth. Is a 10-point lead for the Bucks. Coming out of timeout here, Kyle Kuzma checking back into the game for Milwaukee, and for the Orlando Magic, we see Wendell Carter Jr. checking back into the game. As I said, Miles Turner hurt himself. He has a strained left hip. He's going to be out day to day. Rollins holding on to it right now. Feeds it over to Aquanupo here. 8.5 to play here in the fourth. Giannis. He'll put the shot up, and that is no good for Rollins as Mo Wagner coming down with the rebound. 2 points for Ryan Rollins on 1 of 4 shooting, 2 assists. Feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs. Feeds it over to Mo Wagner. 10 on the shot clock. Feeds it back over to Desmond Bain. Bain, he'll shoot the three. That is no good. Portis Jr. coming down with the rebound. Ryan Rollins. 44 rebounds for the Bucks, 33 for the Magic. Giannis with the slam dunk. That's 37 for him. And the lead is up to 12. Got 15 on the shot clock. Feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs, over to Wagner. Suggs, 10 on the shot clock. Bain. And 5 on the shot clock now. Desmond Bain, he'll put the shot up. That is no good. Aquanupo coming down with the rebound. Giannis feeds it back over to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma feeds it over to Rollins. At 13 on the shot clock. Rollins feeds it back over to Kuzma. He'll shoot the three. That's no good. Jalen Suggs coming down with the rebound. Suggs feeds it back over to Mo Wagner. 15 on the shot clock. Mo Wagner with it once again. 10 on the shot clock. Wagner feeds it back over to Bain. He'll shoot the three. That's no good. And Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. Under 7 to play here in the fourth. Really, as of right now, this game is still far from over with. Kuzma will shoot the three. That is no good. Anthony Black coming down with the rebound. The Magic could still come back and win this game. Carter Jr. with it, though. Feeds it back over to Black. Feeds it over to Bain. He'll shoot the three. That is no good. Porter Jr. coming down with the rebound. Kevin Porter Jr. feeds it over to Kuzma. Now Ryan Rollins has it. 10 on the shot clock. Kuzma. He'll put the shot up. That is not going to fall in. Mo Wagner coming down with the rebound. Desmond Bain has it crossing the half-court line. Feeds it over to Carter Jr. Carter Jr. puts a shot up. That's good. 8 points for Wendell Carter Jr. 92-82. Under halfway to the fourth quarter here. Over to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis, he'll put the shot up, and that is off the back iron, no good. Desmond Bain has the rebound. To Anthony Black. 5.5 to play in the fourth. Black feeds it back over to Bain. 10 on the shot clock. Bain, he'll shoot the three. He'll miss it. Giannis Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. Feeds it back over to Kyle Kuzma. He'll put the shot up. That's no good. Desmond Bain has the rebound. Suggs feeds it over to Carter Jr. He'll have the slam dunk. That's 10 for him. 5 to play here in the fourth, and the lead is down to 8. Currently 13-6. The Magic outscoring the Bucks to make that 13-8, as I say. I said 13-6. Yeah, 13-8 now. 39 for Giannis for the Greek Freak. Don't know if he'll reach 50, but he'll definitely maybe surpass his total for the average of the series so far. He's definitely passed his average for the playoffs. Porter Jr. feeds it back over to Giannis Antetokounmpo. We got 10 on the shot clock. Giannis coming around. He'll hit the layup. That's good. That's 41 for him. On 20-27 shooting, the rest of the team with 55 points, and the lead is up to 12 again. Under 4 to play here in the fourth. Suggs will shoot the three. That's no good. Giannis coming down with the rebound. We got Kyle Kuzma. And there's Giannis Antetokounmpo with 43. Kyle Kuzma with the assist. Von Caro and Franz Wagner sitting there wondering, are we going to be able to get into the game in the last 3.5 minutes? Jalen Suggs. So holding on to it, Suggs. Coming around, he'll put the shot up. That is no good. Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. Crossing the half-court line. Feeds it back over to Ryan Rollins. Rollins feeds it back over to Antetokounmpo. 8 on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. He needs to get the shot up. He will, and that's off the front rim. And that's going to go out of bounds. Or no, that's going to go to Anthony Black. Black will lose it as Portis Jr. will come with it. Antetokounmpo. 17 on the shot clock. Giannis feeds it back over to Portis Jr. He'll shoot the three. He'll drain the three. Timeout. 101-84, Milwaukee on top. 2:26 to play in the fourth. We'll be back. Coming out of the timeout here, as they're going to give the player of the game to Giannis Antetokounmpo already. He has 43 points already. Still could get a little bit more. Who knows how this goes? I mean, I'm not a fan of the premature giveaway yet. But with 2:36 to play, I think the Bucks are sensing they're going to be heading to the NBA Finals in my season playthrough. Franz Wagner crossing the half-court line. 101-84, Desmond Bain. Bain coming around, feeds it back over to Wagner. He'll shoot the three. He'll drain the three. That's 13 for him. 101-87, under 2 to play here in the fourth. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo coming around, and he has 8 on the shot clock. Giannis, 4 on the shot clock. He'll put the shot up, and that is no good. Banchero coming down with the rebound. 1:35 to play here in the fourth. Feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs coming around with the layup. That's good. Jalen Suggs with 11 points. 44 of 84 for the Bucks. 39 of 87 for the Magic. Under a minute and a half to play. Giannis feeds it back over to Cole Anthony. Feeds it over to Kuzma. Kuzma back over to Trent Jr. He'll shoot the three. That's no good. Banchero coming down with the rebound. Desmond Bain feeds it back over to Jalen Suggs. Minute 5 to play. 101-89. Banchero feeds it back over to Desmond Bain. That's no good. Antetokounmpo coming down with the rebound. Under 1 minute to play here in the fourth. 1 minute left of the series, quite possibly, unless something really dramatic happens. And Banchero will come down with the steal. I'm talking about like an Oklahoma, Northern Iowa situation. Bain coming in with the bucket. That's 32 for him. Could those be his final points of the season? Antetokounmpo. He's going to come around. He'll put the shot up, and that is no good. Didn't quite get 50 points in this game, but he definitely still put a performance on. As I said, he loves the Kia Center, I guess. 101-91, and all the Bucks have to do is hold on to it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the Milwaukee Bucks are going to head to the NBA Finals in my season playthrough. A team who did not even make the playoffs in real life are now heading to the NBA Finals in this season playthrough. The final score, the Bucks 101, the Magic 91. As you can see, the Eastern Conference Champions shirts for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, Giannis, the Greek Freak, with 43 points. He gets player of the game. And he will get Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Very well deservingly, as he had just averaged nearly 43 points a game. As we look at it here, we'll be back with the official post-game player stats coming up right after this. It is time for the post-game player stats, brought to you by 2K Sports. And for the final time in the season playthrough, we will be looking at the Orlando Magic. Desmond Bain led the team with 35 points. So officially he had 35 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Then we got Franz Wagner with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. Jalen Suggs with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. Wendell Carter Jr. with 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Paolo Banchero with 6.7 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Anthony Black with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers. Then we got Goga Bitadze, 4.6 rebounds. Mo Wagner with 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a turnover. Tyus Jones with 3 points and 1 rebound. Noah Penda, Jonathan Isaac, Jet Howard, Jace Richardson, Tristan Da Silva did not play for the Orlando Magic. And now for the victorious Milwaukee Bucks, who are heading to the NBA Finals, as I said, in this season playthrough. Giannis with 43 points, 21 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 turnovers. Giannis is the MVP of the Western Conference Finals. Bobby Portis Jr. with 17 rebounds, 13 assists, and a steal. Gary Trent Jr., 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Then we got Kyle Kuzma with 8.6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block, and 2 turnovers. Miles Turner with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and a block. Cole Anthony, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Torian Prince with 6 rebounds and a turnover, followed by Kevin Porter Jr. with 2 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists and a turnover. Ryan Rollins, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Tyler Smith, no stats in 1 minute of play. Chris Livingston, no stats in 2 minutes of play. Jericho Sims had 1 rebound. And we had Andre Jackson Jr., AJ Green, Amir Coffey did not play for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that will do it for the post-game player statistics for this NBA Eastern Conference Finals. As we look at the injury report for the Milwaukee Bucks as they advance to the NBA Finals, they will be without Miles Turner for a little bit. He has that sprained left shoulder. His status is out. That actually means he will actually miss time, like how Franz Wagner missed time when he had the same injury. But he is day-to-day, so it is possible he could return at some point during the NBA Finals, but who knows? But that is your injury report for after this game. Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals coming up with the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder lead the series 3-2. Thunder had a chance to close the series out in game number 5, but failed to do so, as the Spurs will extend the series at least one more game when they came in won by 16 points in game 5 on the road. The Spurs have the momentum right now. However, the Thunder are undefeated on the road this postseason. In fact, actually, if you think about it, they have played all teams in the state of Texas, so they are 7-0 on the road, 7-0 in the Lone Star State. They're looking to try to make it 8-0 in the Lone Star State and make it to the NBA Finals to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. And I do, before I make my little sign-off, I do want to let everybody know that there will be a State of this Channel video coming out right after the NBA, right after the Western Conference Finals comes to an end. The day after that is when I expect to have the State of the Channel coming out. I do want to get to that just to let you guys know about what I'm going to do with College Football 27 and 27, as well as Madden 27 and 2K27 future content as well. The possibilities for that is. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment on this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, hit the bell icon right next to it as well to get notifications when these videos do come out. And with that, I will remind everybody the final score of the game: the Milwaukee Bucks defeat the Orlando Magic 101-91. They move on to the NBA Finals. They'll await the winner of this series between the Thunder and the Spurs. And with that, I am Vinny from vdubproductions, and I am signing off.